Oh my goodness, can you believe the news that just dropped? It feels like the air was just sucked out of the room for so many of us, doesn't it? Today we woke up to some pretty heartbreaking headlines, and it's all thanks to the one and only Ryan Seacrest. Yeah, that Ryan Seacrest, the guy who's about to be at the helm of Wheel of Fortune. Now, before you think I'm here to bash the man, hold on a second. This isn't about him personally. It's about what this news represents in a world where so many are struggling. The headline splashed across the internet, the one that probably made your jaw drop as much as mine, was this: Wheel of Fortune Ryan Seacrest shells out for upscale LA home. $36 million for one house. Let that sink in for a moment, just when we're all feeling the pinch, watching our grocery bills climb, debating whether to fix that leaky faucet or just put a bucket under it, and wondering if we'll ever escape the rat race this news hits. It's not just a house, it's a monument to a level of wealth that feels utterly, completely, and painfully out of reach for the vast majority of us. And it hurts, it truly does, because while we celebrate success and admire ambition, there's a point where the disparity becomes so stark it's hard to reconcile. Wheel of Fortune is a show built on dreams, right? People spinning for a chance to win a car, a vacation, a bit of cash to make their lives a little easier. And here's the new host, living in a palace that most of us couldn't even dream of visiting, let alone owning. It's a tough pill to swallow. It highlights the chasm between the everyday person and the ultra-elite. Imagine the number of families that could be housed, the amount of food that could be provided, the medical bills that could be paid off with. It's not just about luxury, it's about the sheer scale of financial power that's so far removed from our reality. And let's be honest, the timing stings too. With Ryan stepping into Pat Sajak's iconic shoes, there's already been a lot of chatter. We've heard about his reported annual salary for Wheel of Fortune, dwarfing even Vanna White's impressive and well-deserved. When you combine those figures with a home purchase, it creates a narrative that's hard to ignore. It's a narrative of immense individual wealth in a world that's screaming for collective well-being. This isn't about resentment, not really. It's about empathy. It's about looking at that number, million, and seeing all the possibilities it represents for good in the world, possibilities that aren't being realized when it's funneled into a single, opulent residence. It's about feeling that familiar ache in your chest, the one that whispers, "Is this truly fair? Is this how it should be?" We're all human, and we all have dreams. For many, those dreams are far more modest than a sprawling LA estate. They're about security, stability, and a little bit of comfort. And when we see such immense displays of wealth, it's a stark reminder of how far many of us still have to go to even achieve those basic dreams. So yes, it's heartbreaking. It's a jolt back to reality from the escapism of game shows and Hollywood glamour. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the kind of world we live in, and perhaps the kind of world we wish we lived in. A world where the distance between and a living wage doesn't feel quite so vast, quite so insurmountable. Let's not let this news make us cynical, though. Instead, let it fuel a desire for something more, something better. For a world where everyone has a chance, and where the biggest headlines aren't about unimaginable individual wealth, but about shared prosperity and genuine connection. Because isn't that what we truly spin for, deep down? Not just the grand prize, but the feeling of winning together.